Hi, we're from eCycle, Wisconsin at the DNR, and we need your help.
Help with what, you might ask?
Help letting your customers know what to do with their old electronics.
As the person selling people new electronics, you are in the perfect position to let them know what to do with their old electronics when they get home.
In fact, Wisconsin's electronics recycling law requires retailers to pass this info along.
So what do customers need to know?
TVs, computers, monitors, printers.
Anything you can plug into a computer.
Yeah, and e-readers, fax machines, DVD players, VCRs, and cell phones.
Should be reused or recycled and cannot be thrown away. It's the law in Wisconsin. And a good idea.
Tired old electronics don't belong on the curb, in a trash can, or in a ditch.
They belong at a recycler.
There's plenty of electronics recyclers in Wisconsin that will love to take the stuff off your customers' hands and harvest the materials in them to create new gadgets.
And a program called eCycle Wisconsin has made that easy to do.
eCycle Wisconsin is funded by electronics manufacturers that helps the public find low-cost
or free
responsible recycling options for old electronics.
Because if you're going to recycle, you want to make sure it gets done right.
People can Google eCycle Wisconsin or go to the DNR website and search eCycle to find an electronics collection site near them. In some cases, it may be your store.
So, what does this look like in real life?
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a new laptop.
Time for an upgrade?
Yep. Mine's a hunk of junk. It's crazy old and way slow.
I hear you. What do you plan to do with the old one?
What do you mean?
In Wisconsin, we recycle old electronics. Here's some information. Or you can Google eCycle Wisconsin to find somebody responsible that'll take it off your hands for little or no cost.
Cool. Thanks for the info. It's good to know how to do the right thing.
Yeah. Let's look at some laptops.
It might not always be that easy to work recycling into the conversation, but your customer needs to leave the store knowing what to do with their old stuff.
And what if your customer asks a tricky question like,
why should I recycle my old electronics?
We can help you here.
Have you ever looked inside a computer or TV to see what's there? To the untrained eye, it can look like a jumble of metal, plastic, wires, and fans.
But most of these parts can be reused to make new electronics or other stuff.
Take gold, for example. Even though there's only a tiny amount of gold in each electronic device, the amount of gold that can be recovered from, say, a ton of old cell phones is more than what you can get from a ton of gold ore pulled out of a gold mine.
It's not just the gold that can be reused. More than 90% of the materials in old electronics can be used to make new things. And it takes a lot less energy to get those materials out of a computer than it does to get them out of the earth.
Reusing materials is very important, but so is keeping toxic things out of our environment. The lead, mercury, and other toxic materials used in electronics can leak out into our soil and water if we aren't careful with how we dispose of our old gadgets.
Most people want to do the right thing to protect the environment and recycle. Usually, all it takes is knowing what to do. That's where you come in.
And of course, like all recycling, turning your old electronics into new products conserves resources and provides jobs to lots of people in Wisconsin.
So, what happens to electronics once someone gives them to an eCycle Wisconsin collector?
They're taken to a recycler that carefully disassembles them and sorts them into different components, like glass, metals, and plastics.
They're very high-tech facilities.
The components are packaged and shipped to buyers around the world. Once buyers receive the materials, they manufacture them into new products.
So now you're ready. This is something real you can do for the environment and your customers. Share your e-cycling knowledge with everyone you meet.
Thanks from all of us at eCycle Wisconsin for getting the word out.